From Eren Yeager becoming available early and a surprise first look at his page 2 to a Super Mario's collaboration, Season 3 potential Battle Pass skins and so much more. Of course, we recently received not only UEFN but the 24.10 first of 5 downtime updates for Chapter 4 Season 2. So diving straight into it right now when you're watching, if you subscribe to the Fortnite crew, they will have started rolling out Triarchy Nox as the April crew pack skin onto everyone's accounts. Here's all the cosmetics that come along with this set in reward screen form, and I definitely think he has one of the best looking dual wield harvesting tools. Don't forget, on top of all of this arriving, the 1000 V-Bucks which you'll get granted when your billing information is taken out or payment, and also the Battle Pass if you didn't already have access to it. Triarchy Nox was initially a mystery that we deemed to be the nothing off the Fortnite surveys looking like this prior to the start of this season, but then got added as a secret, non-collectible tab NPC, with his name meaning a rulership of 3, a triarchy. Of course, that made players wonder, with his resemblance to the Cradle ship being the mother of motherships of the last reality, are the other members of this triarchy the Cube Queen and also the Herald? Well, sadly this isn't the case, although it would have been very interesting for lore or storyline development. Instead, just like what we saw Epic Games do with the first Shadows set, revealing all 3 months of crew packs early, that's exactly what they're doing for this new triarchy now, with these being the other 2 members releasing for May and June's crew pack. Another surprise Epic Games dropped on us when logging on for the first time after this update. If you own Geralt of Rivia last season, as you can see, you may have got granted literally every cosmetic surrounding him, including the skin. Not only that, but page 2 as well, as Epic Games messed up and of course stated we had a longer amount of time to earn the skin or rewards than we actually did. Whilst understanding why this is the case, hoping it's not for Eren Yeager, and we have to mention about his unlocks on page 2 in just a second, I definitely feel like they should add another selectable style unique for those that actually earn Geralt of Rivia within the Chapter 4 Season 1 time frame. And before we reveal the new release date for Eren Yeager and page 2, look how insanely close we are to 2.53 million subscribers. Hit the subscribe button right now, turn on all notifications. It only benefits you at the end of the day, as I do try and give 5 people off my friends list who subscribed, commented what they'd like below and their Epic Games ID, and who knows, you could be showcased in the next video. Me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug want to thank you for supporting code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop. Literally one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, so enter it if you haven't already. Anyways, getting back on track, before Eren Yeager is available, which the date's actually been changed for, that you don't want to miss out on. Another free skin, yes you heard that right, that will be available for absolutely everybody soon, that nobody seems to be talking about anymore as it got leaked a while ago, is the Refer a Friend program and all the cosmetics surrounding this new wolf skin set. The Xander skin was the last Refer a Friend program and went over a long time frame of, I believe, around 2 seasons, and despite data miners showing off what it looks like in-game early in all forms, of course Epic Games are still silent on this subject until they release the website which we can sign up and then start earning rewards on. Instead, for now, you're going to have to be satisfied with the newly introduced PlayStation Celebration Pack rewards, although we didn't get the skin which we thought initially we would off the Fortnite surveys, being this version of Cryptic wearing a bomber jacket, which of course correlates to the colour theme. Apparently this is going to be the next one in Chapter 3 Season 3 releasing. Without getting too ahead of ourselves, before more Season 3 details and skins are revealed, Eren Yeager this season, for those that don't know, initially was projected to release on April 15th, 2023. How we knew this was from the timer, of course, stating available in a certain amount of days, and that happened to land on that particular date, April 15th. Despite him being leaked as the secret or unlockable skin prior to this season starting, upon it arriving in itself, we were surprised to not be able to see a page 2 full of question marks of rewards that are yet to be revealed or decrypted from the files. Sometimes they show things in advance, such as Geralt's glider at the start of the season, which wasn't then revealed until page 2 came around, alongside this wrap when Geralt initially became available, but not page 2. As of right now, we don't have a look at any of Eren Yeager's second page rewards. However, it is confirmed we're getting one thanks to G-Matrix Games, stating that in the files currently, underneath Eren's codename being Clear Radius for whatever reason, there is a loading screen being worked on, and of course we don't have any loading screen in Eren Yeager's particular section at all, only meaning they're going to be adding more Attack on Titan or Eren Yeager themed rewards, and hopefully that means then more skins in the item shop surrounding Attack on Titan. Anyways, before the juicier page 2 details, how we know this is going to be releasing Eren Yeager earlier than expected is because from the Spring Breakout event starting, unvaulting weapons, bringing new augments, and also introducing new chickens onto the island, giving us consumable egg abilities. If we look at the date from today when I'm recording March 31st, that these have to be earned until 1 week and 3 days. This means these rewards are then vaulted to earn alongside the Easter event ending on April 10th, 2023. To end off an event, we can definitely expect another big downtime update, the second one of this season, version 24.22 release, then obviously making Eren Yeager available, which once this happens will allow us to earn the skin on the first day looking like this in game, and then all the other rewards on reward screen form once you can earn them on page 1. Page 2's rewards may be available later, including that loading screen we previously mentioned, just like Geralt last season. However, don't forget, prior to the start of this season, leaked alongside the skin confirmed to be upcoming in this battle pass, which came true, apparently we're going to be seeing his Attack Titan style. Here's what that looks like for those that haven't seen the show, and fingers crossed it comes with a built-in emote ability once swearing Eren Yeager to transform between the styles instead of us having to manually select it ourselves, kinda like what we've seen for Iron Man and many others. With that leaving us so far with only collaboration skins for each secret or unlockable skin of Chapter 4 for Season 1 and Season 2, as this season goes through until June 2nd, which, believe it or not, happens to be the release date of Across the Spider-Verse, being a movie predominantly surrounding Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen. Despite the inside leak about Spider-Gwen upcoming in Chapter 3 Season 4 coming true, what didn't was the fact that Miles Morales would then be releasing it in the item shop alongside her in the same season. Based off the context of these unlockable skins being collaborations, could we be seeing that to be Miles Morales in Chapter 3 Season 3? If not, I'm going to start getting worried he never comes to the game, as this is literally the most perfect opportunity. As time seems to have flown by this year though, as we're approaching not only April but soon to be May in all honesty, something that was shown right in front of our eyes this time last chapter, almost Chapter 3 Season 3, was Darth Vader's Force-like abilities, not only as a mythic boss but now that we can use in another upcoming Star Wars collaboration. This will be releasing alongside 24.30 around the time of May the 4th, because, you know, the Star Wars saying May the Force be with you, May the 4th be with you is specifically Star Wars Day. And don't forget, data miners previously determined that not only lightsabers would be returning for this alongside new Star Wars collaboration skins we've never seen, but Force abilities, all of which are on screen right now. Of course, collaboration skins are never shown or determined to be on the Fortnite surveys, meaning they're definitely upcoming too, despite ones such as this Koi Kingdom bundle, which definitely will be releasing at some point this season as it correlates or complements the theme of the overall season for Neo, Tokyo or Japan. Not only has it been determined that a fan favourite skin we all thought met her demise in the Collision Live event, although we found out this wasn't the case as she was secure inside the tank before the Mecha Team leader slammed down, this sand variant is currently being worked on of her. And speaking of fan favourites at the same time, of course we can't forget our boy Meowscles, initially introduced in Chapter 2 Season 2 of course, but shown in trailers as recent as Chapter 3 Season 3 being our last summer season. Although we haven't seen the item being this Sadler grappler in-game yet that was literally shown off or teased right in front of our eyes here, it looks like Meowscles is returning with a summer variant this year, as on the Fortnite surveys this skin was found, and now apparently according to data miners it's being worked on, with it being confirmed he's definitely getting a pickaxe. If they are adding a ton of content that did get revealed or leaked in Chapter 3 Season 3, I'd love to see rideable flying animals as a new dynamic and way to move around the island. Despite helipads obviously being in Mega City with helicopters or choppers not in sight to traverse around the island on, although it got extended and made bigger in terms of the actual outline or circumference of it, I'm guessing we'll not only get these at some point, but it would definitely be interesting to see dragon-like creatures that we can ride on around the Fortnite island. I believe this got teased at this moment right here when Cypher PK revealed his Icon series skin. Just look at his reaction after something flies over him that we don't see but we hear via a growl. Speaking of things shown off in trailers but haven't come to the game, despite us thinking in 24.10 we'd be receiving this smart pistol, it isn't in the game yet. We've had updates and adjustments to other weapons that we know are going to be returning, or even features such as the armoured walls which have been nerfed slightly, but also with confirmation alongside that indeed the drum shotgun is returning. This weapon seems pretty finished in terms of how it looks mechanic wise when shot and reloading, and also with data miners pulling it onto private servers early. Alongside the ODM gear for Eren Yeager, hopefully we get this in 24.20 upon his early arrival. And speaking of Eren once again, despite the mythic ODM gear perhaps contributing in the live event, which has already been teased or foreshadowed due to the resemblance of this artwork to Attack on Titan, which implies the importance of the Cyber Dragon at Mega City perhaps being activated with guns and thrusters that we already know to be on it, which will not only be the first live event of this chapter storyline wise anyways, but ultimately will shape up then what's shown off for the first time in the Season 3 trailer and what's upcoming for the new season. Included within this cinematic or any of the other trailers such as the Battle Pass 1 or gameplay trailer, we could be seeing a POI that's now even being worked on early, being an island mansion. When I hear this phrase it kinda reminds me of the Citadel, but I'm guessing it's going to be completely different and in a different area of the island itself. Whilst we've talked about collaborations in this video, one that could be happening come April 5th is actually Fortnite x the Super Mario Bros movie, as that's releasing on that specific date. As you can see in the background right now, here's a concept trailer for basically Mario meeting Fortnite, and with everything at our fingertips now with Creative 2.0 despite the copyright laws, as Fortnite and Nintendo have obviously collaborated in the past to bring us one of the rarest if not some of the rarest exclusive skins, fingers crossed this is in the works if not happens, with Epic Games recently revealing how many players are playing what particular game mode, whether it's normal battle royale or zero build or any of the creative maps or any maps made by Epic Games themselves. Speaking of zero build specifically, recently they added a new version of it as a separate download apparently according to data miners, meaning perhaps it's going to be split off Fortnite into two different categories. Don't get me wrong, it will be the same game, but perhaps even when first person releases then in battle royale, which currently isn't a priority according to Tim Sweeney, will we then have separate downloads for not only first person 2 but even creative with the release of UEFN or Creative 2.0. Slap a like in today's video if you're excited for the future of Fortnite and subscribe to the channel channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future uploads. But speaking of other videos, click this one I picked out for you right now whilst you wait for the very next one I do publish on the channel.